Welcome to Algebra 1. I'm Mrs. Kim, and this is my 23rd year of teaching, and I have loved every single year of it. Here is my email address, nkim@heartdistrict.org, if you need to contact me. And here's a little bit about me on my website. You can find me through full step directory on our school website, or you simply type mrskimrocksmath.com. I've earned my college degree from UC San Diego and my master's degree and teaching credentials from UC Irvine Graduate School. I used to work as an assistant director at the UCLA Curtis Center for Mathematics and Teaching, where we educate undergraduate UCLA math majors to be high school math teachers, and to help nearby school districts such as Beverly Hills District, Conejo Valley Districts, and more with their math teacher professional development. You can find more about me on this website. Let's move on to the curriculum. Here's our Google Classroom, and here's our syllabus. 40% of the students' grades are based on assignments such as in-class notes, professionalism, classwork, and homework. 60% of the students' grades are based on assessments such as quizzes and tests. When it's time for Algebra 1 class, students go to Google Classroom. Google Classroom is organized by sections to make it easier for students to find things. As you see, virtual classroom, assignments to turn in, and agenda. Here is the virtual classroom link. I do switch up the link every so often in order to avoid hacking and to protect our students' privacy. But the link for the day can always be found here. When students join the class, they are expected to have the camera on entire time. So I know that they are on task, and that no other than my students can be on virtual classroom. We go through our daily agenda, which gives clear expectations for the day. For any absent students, they can check out what was covered when they were absent right here on the agenda. As you see, students also get their daily professionalism grade here, 2 points for punctuality. When they cannot join the class, I just need them to email me ahead of time. When communication is made prior to the absence, they earn an excuse grade for the day. Life just happens, as we know, and I just need to make sure that I know that the absent student is okay and I know where they are. Each day, students turn in work. I expect my students to show that they are making progress and they are practicing, ongoing. So the grade they earn is subjective, not objective. Oh, I'm sorry, the grade is not subjective, but objective. I expect that the students don't get help on their work at home. So I go over the assignments during class time as much as I can. So as you see, the textbook work and in-class notes and more complicated problems are done in class. And UC Scale, which I'll explain to you later on, concept-oriented problems are done at home. Every Tuesday, students can go to the assignments to turn in right here and turn in their weekly homework. If there's a test on Friday, all assignments for the units are done or due on the day of the test, as it would not make sense for the students to do their homework after the unit test is done. Students do not need to print out worksheets for my class. I suggest to them already actually to have one spiral notebook for their notes, work out their assignments, and for them to have one notebook where they can flip through to review and study for the test. This is the only place that the students will turn in right here. Picture of their work. However, please remember that Infinite Campus is the only gradebook that reflects the overall grade. Please check Infinite Campus regularly as I update Infinite Campus at least once a week. Let me show you other resources that are available. Here's my website. Click on Algebra 1, College Preparatory Algebra 1. This is the first college application requirement mathematics class. I organize my website by the date, so it's easy to see. Here, the students can find the monthly calendar as well, right here. And on my website, I have in-class notes and also step-by-step on difficult textbook problems. If the student is absent or their internet connection was bad that day during the class time, students can find the in-class notes here. I also post step-by-step on challenging assignments. However, this resource is not for the students to copy line by line without thinking, but see the proper way to show their reasonings, like as a model work. In high-level mathematics, it's not about getting the right answers, but understanding and showing their thought process along the way. Reasoning is the bread and butter of mathematics, as as Professor Dallas, the director of the UCLA Career Center that I work for, would say. It's also not that practice makes things perfect. Practice makes things permanent. It's essential that the student is learning the proper way. As I remind my students, copying things down without thinking, they just waste their time. I want them to utilize and maximize all the resources that I provide for them to help them understand and own the knowledge. All our students have access to UC Scout here. This is an online platform that was created by UCSC. My class uses this for the students to practice what they already have learned in class. We are very lucky that our students got this for free of charge. Otherwise, it would be $390 per subject per semester per student if they want to work directly with them. So we got very lucky. And when they go on UC Scout, as you notice, that there's a video lesson and then the practice that goes with it. And all the deep understanding, difficult textbook works are done in class. And this side is for them to reinforce what they have learned and also check for understanding. And when they get stuck on problems and they are not satisfied with the practice, have them go watch the video and they can go back and retake the practice problems again. And we program the UC Scout like practice problems so that it only keeps the highest grade they ever earn. So there are also sets of Algebra 1 concepts that students are expected to comprehend and master before they go into geometry class. And I want to provide as many resources as possible without overwhelming them. So this resource is very, very helpful. As you and I realize, we only have about 3 or 4 years for our students to become an adult. I look forward to partnering with you on helping these soon-to-be adults. When there are any concerns, though, in terms of cheating, behavior issue, or anything severe, I contact you, directly. I email you, make a phone call directly first to work with you to brainstorm natural consequences and make the teachable moment something meaningful and valuable before I go through the disciplinary process. You never have to defend yourself though, please, when I make the phone call. That's when I have to contact the administrator to take care of it. I rather want to work with you and find the best way to really teach them the lesson and make that teachable moment most valuable. Their actions during the teenage years, please, parents, I want you to know that I know that it's not the reflection of you, but it's really due to their peer pressure or social pressure. This is my 23 years of teaching, working with teenagers for so many years. I know this. I do, however, expect my students to take the learning seriously. Again, any absence or anticipated missed work needs to be emailed to me by the students beforehand. And during the virtual classroom, every student needs to be sitting at their desk or table ready to work, not on their phone or laying in bed. You would never do that on virtual office meeting with your boss or your coworker. My own child is in 11th grade as well, and she's in high school and overloaded with APs and honors and club activities and sports and community services. So I know how overwhelming the high school life can be. And yes, I do have a soft spot for our hardworking high school students and for you parents, as I'm one of you. I'm here for you and our students, and I look forward to making this year a memorable one for you. When your students are stressed and just wondering and anxious about something, please tell them, hey, just go ahead and ask Mrs. Kim, and I'm here to help them out. Thank you very much.